Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the CS for Transport and Infrastructure, Kipchumba Murkomen, had promised Kenyans that if he will get to the office, one of the first things he will do will be to release the SGR contract that was signed by the government of Kenya and of course the Chinese government. Then yesterday, Kipchumba shared some paper online. Of course, on his social media, Twitter and Facebook. We are yet to read the content in that paper because it is not yet out. We're just seeing the signatures only, but there is no content of that document. We are yet to see it. And this is what he said. As promised, I have released the SGR agreement to the people of Kenya. I have given a copy to Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah and Aaron Cheriot for them to table it in the respective House of Parliament. I have also shared a copy with the media. I'm yet to see the media sharing the copy that Kipchumba Murkomen has shared with them. But again, I know there is something KTN have shared, but they still confirm that the information they are sharing is not from Kipchumba Murkomen. Now, one of William Samoei Ruto's ally, Senior Counsel AhmedNasir, has also come out to expose Kipchumba Murkomen. And this is what AhmedNasir is saying in relation to this information Kipchumba is sharing. This isn't the SGR contract. This is one of the finance agreement. The SGR contract is dynamic. You won't see it easily. That is Senior Counsel AhmedNasir Abdullahi. And why is it, the question I want to ask is that why is it that Kipchumba Murkomen will not share the contract agreement? Because the senior counsel is telling you here, that contract agreement, it is dynamic. You won't see it. What is the reason? The truth of the matter is that a contract is supposed to be a secret. And releasing it, it means you are breaching the contract. It will be a breach of contract. So because of that, forget about the hot air Kipchumba Murkomen is trying to share on social media. He will not share it out. But one thing I would want to remind our viewers on this channel is that when the SGR contract was signed, actually it was signed in 2014. And during that time, Kipchumba Murkomen was a leader. Kithure Kindiki, who is now assisting William Ruto's government, he was a leader. Aden Duale, who is also a CS in William Ruto's government, was a leader. Kimani Ichung'wah was also a chair of budget committee. Most of these people were in leadership position. William Samoei Ruto was in an uniform with Uhuru Kenyatta. Their matrix and the chemistry was working well. That is the time they signed this contract. So all of these people supported that contract. So you cannot backdate contract to match the issue of handshake. It would not. So all of these people were involved or were aware of this contract. So what Kipchumba Murkomen is telling Kenyans, maybe in my view, could be that it is either he was sleeping on duty or he was in bed with the executive. That's why these things happened. But what are some of the reasons why Kipchumba Murkomen is sharing this information out? The biggest issue here is that Kipchumba is trying to divert the attention of Kenyans. We have a big mess at JKIA to do with the KQ pilots. So I want to divert the attention so that the people will be talking about the SGR contract, but not focusing on solving the mess. This thing is going even to impact badly on the tourists in this country. Again, seemingly, it's like Kipchumba Murkomen is trying to force a blame on Uhuru Kenyatta. So now people will see Uhuru Kenyatta as the man in the center of this mess, and they've shifted all the blame to Uhuru Kenyatta. And number three, Kipchumba Murkomen, in my view, what he's sharing here, people will read into this issue and maybe try to paint a picture of a Sri Lanka moment jetting in Kenya. Is he trying to share, to portray a picture of a Sri Lanka moment loading in Kenya? Because we are all aware what happened in Sri Lanka. Chinese built a port in Sri Lanka, they were unable to pay, and they took over. But now Kenyans also have reacted to Kipchumba Murkomen. They are really responding to Kipchumba Murkomen. And I want to use the remaining 5 minutes for us to read some of the comments Kenyans have shared online and respond to Kipchumba Murkomen. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request for those who are watching and they are ready to subscribe. Please subscribe. To all our channel subscribers, anyone who's dropping comment, and those who have been super chatting us, those who have joined channel membership, AhmedNasir, thank you so much for your unconditional support. And then I'm just requesting to give this video a thumbs up. Giving a thumbs up is also another way of supporting our content. Back to our discussion now. Let us go through some of the comments that Kenyans have shared online. Mutua Muli. Kipchumba Murkomen is just a con man like William Ruto. He was senator, majority leader when SGR was signed. Kimani Ichung'wah was chair budget. Ruto was deputy president. Let them stop this sideshow. They were part of SGR contract. Good. Abu Salman Maju. Surprise, the man who was senator, majority leader when the SGR contract was signed has found it and given it to the man whom was budget committee chair and the PIC vice chair when it was signed, and he will give it to the man who was deputy president when it was signed. That is historic. You see, he's talking about the people I have talked about, like Kipchumba Murkomen, Kimani Ichung'wah, all those, Harun Cheriot. Another person, Abu Jamal. The year when SGR was signed. So they has put a photo of Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto in white shirt, red ties. We continue. Doom. Reading through this released contract, I think CS Kipchumba Murkomen released part of a contract just to divert our attention from KQ pilot strike. He must be ready to give us the real thing. Kenyans will not be arraigned, yani hatupangwingwi. Another person, game changer. I support Kenya Kwanza, but this kind of activism by the CS is lame. It would have been more productive if he sought out the Kenya Airways pilot strike. Good one. Fabrizio Obunga. Pia Kipchumba Murkomen should tell us why he didn't make it public time alikuwa majority leader pale Senate. This contract was signed when Ruto and Uhuru were literally on the wheels. Good one. Arwa Eric. Wanasema Uhuru single-handedly trumped them and refused to make the contract public. Way before handshake, Uhuru was the one who was bad. Ruto and Murkomen were cool people who never took part in doing anything in evil government. Wow, that is sarcastic, eh? Lord of corruption. This is what he said. Contracts have confidential clues. You make them public, you get sued. Again, it was signed by Kenya government. Unless they want to refuse to pay, making it publicly will just entertain the mess for a few days. Repaying loan is a must. That's true. Kelvin M. Mai. Bro, please, Ruto was deputy president, Duale majority in Bunge, with Murkomen in two, Professor Kithure Kindiki, Senator Ichungwa, chair of PA in May 2014, when that contract was signed. Yeah, where do... they were donning in matching shirt and red ties. Bromance all over. Actually, it's like Kenyans are not stupid. They are reminding these people what exactly they were doing in 2014. Another one, William Tells. These are just tactics to make us forget the promise you made. Lower the cost of living, wachana na mambo ya SGR. Good one. Bazoo. I'm a UDA diehard, but the release of this contract is a distraction from the elephant in the room. It is Kipchumba Murkomen. Take the elephant. We need KQ on business. This affect tourism, transport, trade, internal and external affairs, foreign deficiency, education, diplomacy, etc. Kenyans are giving them good comments. Lastly, I'm back to Senior Counsel AhmedNasir. Waziri Kipchumba shared with us the commercial contract valued at 3,884,192,782.92 USD. And any Adam would you post is just one of many financial agreements between Kenya and the Exim Bank of China. Anauliza zingine. So Kipchumba continue giving us information. So it's just sharing financial agreement, but there is yet to see a contract. I don't know your view, but let us meet at the comment section for continuation of this conversation. Thank you.